Yo, what is up, guys? MattWic here, and we are back. NHL 24 testing the draft, but playoffs? That's right, we are in the playoffs again with our testing the draft team. I said I wasn't going to do this and make another playoff series by series videos with the testing the draft one, but this series was too good to pass up. The Pittsburgh DraftKings face off against the Pittsburgh Penguins in the round one of the Stanley Cup playoffs. So we made the playoffs here. As you can see, our record was pretty good, 50, 28, and 4. Penguins slightly above us, though, in the points. I believe 2 points ahead of us, 47, 23, and 12 there. I'll give you guys a quick look at my lines and show you what we got going on here with our team. Our Timmy Panarin absolutely tore it up for us. Peyton Krebs, Wyatt Johnson as well had very good seasons. Can't see his stats now. We'll show maybe at the end of the video, but we'll get into the playoffs pretty fast here. But yeah, as you can see, there's our lines there. I feel like it was a pretty solid lineup. Leckermacky played really well for us as well. Patrick played great. Carson Soucy is a great 1-2 with him. I tried Gudis there for a little bit, tried Bachfus there. Nobody makes Brian Patrick play as good as he can play as Carson Soucy can. So whatever the reason that is, but they work well together. Wallander, as you can see, 83 overall. He's come up to be a good little defenseman for us there. Probably going to take Bachfus' spot at some point. And then in goal, we have our studs, Dustin Wolf and Spencer Knight. Now, I don't know who I want to play. Let's see, 17. Okay, so probably not Dustin Wolf. He's not our starter. Yeah, we'll go with, make sure Spencer Knight is starting in there. I'll turn off the automatic goalie rotation real quick as well before we go any further. I'll show the Pens lines, and then we'll get right into some simulation. Trying to get a video up here, was going through the season. Did not expect us to do this well. We were really challenging there for that President's Trophy, but just barely missed out on it. I believe the Rangers had 110 points. We had 104. So pretty close. We're up to a couple guys too who are almost going to be ready to come up to the NHL, so that will be interesting. A lot of our drafted guys are getting close. They're high 70s, almost 80s. A couple of them still playing in the what's it called, the CHL, so they'll be up next season ready to go. But let's take a look. View lines, the Pittsburgh Penguins. What do they got going on over there on the other side of the city? So the Pittsburgh Penguins, Jake Gensel still on the team. Sidney Crosby's an 81. Oh my God. What kind of season did he have? Still not bad for an 81 overall, 76 points, especially if he's playing third line minutes. That's pretty crazy. Yamamoto there as well. They got Ryan Strome, Elias Lindholm, who I believe they picked up at the trade deadline. Sam Lafferty is an 85 overall. Pretty interesting. Yeah, so a little bit of an underwhelming team there. I mean, I definitely think that our forward group is better than this one. Let's see here. Pedersen, Carlson, Letang's not even on the team. I know Malkin's not on the team either. Yeah, I feel like our defensemen are much better than theirs. And then who do they have in goals? It's still Tristan Jarry. It is, and Casey DeSmith. They brought him back. An old face. And then scratch. Who do they got? Derek Forbert, Hallander, and Eric Robinson. Okay, so I definitely think we could take them. I definitely think we could beat this team, but I mean, that is a nice 1-2-3 center lineup. I mean, even 4 with Colton Sissons there as well. And having Crosby on that third line is absolutely insane. So let's see what we can do to him. They still got Barabanov, who I believe we traded to them in year 1, so it's good to see that he's still sticking around. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get into that simulation. We'll go game by game, period by period, and yeah, see if we can't put a schmacking on him. So we'll go ahead, sim to the next game. It's going to be in Pittsburgh. It was neck and neck at the end of the season. If we would have just won our last game, it would have been in our stadium. But instead, we start the 2 games in Pittsburgh. That's okay. A little bus trip across the city. I'll imagine that we're on just different sides there of the rivers here in Pittsburgh. So let's go ahead, stimulate, see if we can get off to a good start in our first playoff series against our inner city rivals. So let's go ahead. First period, boys. Can we get off to the start? I'm gonna go with, I don't have Cam Atkinson to pick like in the last time when I did playoffs. So I'm gonna go with Matthew Nyes to get the first goal for us here in the first period. So let's go. First period, boys. What do you got? Nothing. We got nothing here. Okay, so still on the table. I'm still going with Matthew Nyes. Let's go. Second period. 2-1. Let's see what we got. Kevin Hayes, a little bit of a wild card there. 7 seconds. Or no, wait, Leckermacky got the first goal. No. I think Hayes. Hayes got the first goal. We're gonna go Hayes. 7 seconds into the period, he got the first goal. Very nice. Kevin Hayes on our fourth line. And then Leckermacky, like I said, who had a great season. Elias Lindholm gets one back there on Spencer Knight. Third period, can we hold on to our 1-goal lead? I think yes. Ooh, we cannot. Ryan Strome gets one back, so let's go ahead, bump that up to ×8 and start going second by second. And we end it quick. Taylor Radish, who we traded for at the deadline, our only trade deadline acquisition, gets the OT winner. What a trade by me. I believe we traded Raphael Lavoie and Trey Fix-Wolanski, and maybe a 6th-round pick. I can't remember if we had to throw that in there or not. But also, guys, I apologize because I realized at the trade deadline, I only have 2 picks in this upcoming draft. I've been making trades whenever they come up for other teams offering picks and stuff for players. I haven't realized they've been trading me next year's picks, so we have a ton of picks for next year's draft. So that was a big reason also why I decided to do this too. Like I said, I wasn't going to do playoffs for this series anymore, but then I was like, oh shit, this next draft video is going to be super short because I only have 2 picks. So I promise next year, if you guys don't want to see this anymore, I will not post playoffs of the draft series. But let me know in the comments below if you think this is interesting, if you like following along with us when we make the playoffs. I think once we get more of our drafted guys in here, it's definitely going to get a lot more interesting. But for now, at least this series, we'll do this one. Now, let me know if you guys want to see more. I'll wait to skip on to advance to the draft. But let's go. Second game. Can we take game 2 here in Pittsburgh? Another scoreless first period. Both teams are playing a little tight, little puckered up on the butthole there. Nothing's getting through. Second period, I'm going Matthew Nyes. Get on the board for me, buddy. Ooh. He did not. Artemi Panarin finally shows up for us, but Ryan Strome and Riley Smith? I'm blanking on his name right now. He's playing on the game right now. I'm watching the Pens spank the Caps. I can't remember. I think Riley Smith, I want to say. But let's see. Can we now come back from a 1-goal deficit here entering the third period, out shooting them quite a bit? Let's see if we can get this comeback here. And we do. So we reversed last game. Leckermacky puts one back on the board for us. We're headed to OT again in game 2. Can the series get any tighter? Tristan Jarry's playing his ass off for the Pens. Let's see if we can end this one again quick, or will Pittsburgh maybe end it quick? This one's going a little bit longer than the last series. Come on, boys. Shots on goal are insane. Tristan Jarry's playing his ass off, but he's going to fumble that puck. Oh, he did not. And Jake Gensel gets one on the power play to even the series at 1-1. That's okay, though. Heading back to our building, I think we will be fine. Not really going to mess with anything on the lineups just yet, just because we had a really good season. 2 OT games. We've kind of been playing games like that all season, even though we didn't have a ton of OT losses. A lot of our games have been pretty close. Throughout the season. That is one thing that I have noticed. We won a lot of 1-goal games. So let's see. Can someone score a goal in the first period, please? Yes! Taylor Radish gets his 2nd of the series. First goal in the first period of the series. We love to see it. Second period, let's go, boys. I want a game where we just pile it on. I just want to beat the shit out of them. Show them we're the new big dogs in Pittsburgh. And then I'm going to go on to Pittsburgh, and I'm going to relocate them to Kansas City. Kick them out of town. Okay? Because we're big dogs. Second period. All right, not bad. Sidney Crosby being Sidney Crosby. He's really stepping it up here. He took the first 2 games off. He's older. He's 81 overall. He really has to pick his spots. He's picking his spot here, and it's the second period. A shorthanded goal and a even strength goal. But Bachfist gets one, and Leckermacky, 3 straight games with a goal. We love to see it. Third period, can we keep it up? We can. Connor McMichael getting the ceiling goal. No empty netters. We don't play that game, but we take a nice 2-1 series lead after a 4-2 win there. See if we can hold serve again at home. Take over this home ice advantage for sure. Go ahead and get into this game. All right, first period, boys. Taylor Radish again. Ooh, we got a couple more. Taylor Radish again and Sidney Crosby. Two absolute legends, I guess. But let's see. Can we start taking it over? Shots are still even. This is one heck of a series right now. I mean, if I was in Pittsburgh watching this, I'd have a tough time deciding who I'm rooting for. But let's go. Second period, boys. Oh, Brian Rust nets one. Let's go minute by minute here for this third period. We're starting to get pretty intense. See how we're doing here in terms of shots. If we can get any power plays, that'd be great. Can we get a penalty kill? We cannot. Elias Lindholm nets one 3-1. It's going to be tough, but Jason Zucker And Peyton Krebs also noticed the goals go the other way now. So 3-3. Is this game going to overtime? Are we getting another overtime game in this series, or can someone end it before... Oh, hey, Wyatt Johnson, let's go! And that's the end of game number 4. We take a nice 3-1 series lead, heading back to the other side of Pittsburgh. Outshot in that game, which is a little bit surprising, but a couple of our young guns step up there. Jason Zucker comes back to bite the Pens in the butt. Gives us a nice, easy cushion on that series lead. See what's going on around the rest of the league. 3-1, 3-1, 3-1, 4-0. Very nice to see. Same over here. Toronto beating Tampa Bay. And the Buffalo Sabres finally make the playoffs. Wonder if Jeff Skinner's on the team. Let's go ahead, though. See if we can close out the series here in the next game. Put up another 4-goal game. How do you do? Taylor Radish leading our team in points is insane. Can he get another first period goal? Can he make it 3 straight games with a first period goal? Someone got a goal for us in the first period. Matthew Nyes finally gets on the board there, but Lafferty and Ty Smith? Interesting. Huh. He's still on the team. But let's go here. Second period, we're out shooting them slightly. It's been a tight series all the way throughout. I expect this second period to keep it that way. Still 2-1. Let's see if we can make ourselves another comeback. This is now twice so far in this series we've been down. Go ahead, go up 3-1 again. See what happens. That's what I thought. They don't want to chance it. Come on, somebody get on the board. Tristan Jarry going to steal in this game? No, he is not. Radko Gudas gets in front of Jarry. Ah! Screams in his face. How you doing? Still early on in the playoffs, so I don't know. Oh, Brian Rust. I don't know if Gudas has his crazy playoff beard yet. But they take that game. Almost not even a series. That's a little bit scary if they were to do that. 3-2. Yes, 3-2 in the game, 3-2 in the series. Taylor Radish still our leading scorer, which I don't really love. I'd rather Artemi Panarin, you know, where you at, buddy? Panarin, hey! Come on, boys. Nothing else needs to be said. End the game here. Put them away. We don't want to go to a game 7. Do not do me like that, please. First period. That's what I like to see. Taylor Radish, dude, he's getting a new deal. He's already getting re-signed. I already know that. I don't care if he drops to 75 overall. He's getting re-signed. Playoff performer. All these goals in first periods after nobody else can do it, and one of them is a shorthanded goal. What a stud. We love to see it. But let's go. Second period. Can we keep it on? I want to see 5-0 this next period. I want to pile it on, boys. 3-1. Okay, not bad. They got one back. We got one back. Kept it nice and even. Artemi Panarin's finally waking up. I gave him a little... I grabbed him in the locker room, and I just shook him. I just said, get your shit going, boy. And he's responded. Let's see if we can close it out here. 3-1 lead. I don't think we should have any problems with our defense and our goaltending, how stout it is. 3-1 lead should be child's play to hold here against the Pittsburgh Penguins. And just like I thought, easy series for us. Close it out. Nothing really to worry about. Oh, thank God. I was just going to keep going, but I was scared there for a second. I said Sidney Crosby's going to pop up again, isn't he? And then I saw that second one come up. Oh, thank goodness it was for us. Brian Patrick closes it out. A nice little passing of the torch there, as this might be Crosby's last season in the NHL. Brian Patrick, the captain of the Pittsburgh DraftKings, scores to send him on his way home. Another first-round exit for the Pens. Sayonara. But that's going to be the end of this video, boys. Hope you enjoyed. I'll get the next series up tomorrow. But yeah, other than that, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment, subscribe, like the video, all those fun things before you click away. And yeah, let me know what you think.